Creating the fruit of your lips, why we have, but you haven't noticed. Not hide yourselves are Israel's words to God Himself. Do not hide yourselves in place of my feet. Infant of the days and daughter of my inner parts, here we are. Coming to you, well equipped, you don't exist without thy heart. The sun wearer whose courts and towers witness honor me. With its lips and my vineyards, which is mine is better before me. Past lips of thy sleepers, my vineyards which are mine. My beloved, which is mine, I will save and restore you. Samuel, hurry to me, my love. Be like a gazelle, like a young stag of mountains of spices, which is mine. Is better for me, and as for the sands past and future in our minds, you, Samuel, the two that lie down together is me and you. Omits the bad and transgression reads, chosen sun like the morning dew before the brightness of the light. I love you. Lord is the way and the truth of thy life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. Lord, who has not rejected my prayer when I was with you? I gave you loving kindness and grace alone in the dark. All the nights cried on the basement floor, only the street over neighbor. The pain I felt from a broken heart, and the feelings I never knew I had. Oh, the pain I felt when you chose to walk away. The first time I understood, the second time God gave us a second chance. Because our love was so divine, you left me with blades of my heart and telling me things you didn't mean, stirring me along like you really loved me, but just keeping close like a plan B when I tell you how I felt. You say it couldn't be. It was okay, you were sleeping next to me. I held you and kissed your forehead to keep while you slept. Every time I gave you a piece of me, you pushed me away. Even still told you in my darkness of my thoughts, but I cannot love you in the dark. I fought for you while still healing my opened wounds. Like no one ever before, gave you my trust in days of looking at my phone, hoping you called, but you only called when it was convenient for you. Rose and protected our soul and gave you love and forgave you, even after you ghosted me. From mouth to mouth and for weeks to month to month. But when I needed you the most, you refused and rejected me. That's okay though, because I still understand. I know the battles you face and the fear you feel. Yet I try to think positively, keeping a smile on my face. Even in the darkest days, I gave you love that was needed, yet you still don't see me. Even told God if He saves your inner being, I'll take your very place. I know what it feels like when no one's there to see your scars and the pain of a sorrowful heart, no matter the outward conditions. My soul always fight for you. even when you can't see it. Our love of God shows the way. When you're not here, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Fighting to survive, and I know who I am. With you, no matter the cost. Your peace and happiness and matter worthy of life, of breath, of our very life you hold. A love so bright illuminates the eyes of truth. Demonstration of the Holy Spirit calling you home in the silence out of Egypt. Reshape my mind in the silence is where I was found. I kept you close in my prayers because I care. Rather rise in my weakness to battle for you, standing strong and healing your broken hearts. Of the battles that you survived alone when they couldn't see thy blessing before thy eyes. Suffered in the silence while you figure out your mixed emotions of the thick chords. Your soul speaks out of my words, keep you from falling before thy lands, and before thy hands shall guide you like a philosophy of God. Shall open thy lips in honor, walking with thy Father, praising your name on high, my God. Nor a day or night goes by, a morning light as my heart rises in the thoughts of you, and love so unexpected but so true. Gave you a love and you gave me war. I gave you peace and kindness and you took it for my weakness. I love you even when you couldn't see your own worth. I never thought in a million years you would do this to me. From my weakness comes thy strength of a belt wrapped around me. Through God I found you again and still fighting. You can't see, nor do you recognize the way of knowledge of the wisdom that you lack. You block me or say we'll meet up and don't show or block me shortly after. I never beg no one to see my worth or my love as love remembers me. Hitting me without a cause, you gave me hope just to tear it into pieces. Right after I laying next to others, God gave you a blessing, us from the fruit of my womb. You still won't rise to defend your flocks or your love. How proud I was to call you mine until you left and walked out with the unsaid words. No reason stood for you because you're worth the fight. I fought until you sat back and seen me bleeding from thy wounds. You caused my heart, but I still chose you and planted the roots of the reeds back up and back down. Trusted you when my trust was spent. Over beauty's what you chose instead of grace that was never meant to last, or a body of flesh to temptation, a burning flame to the light that never goes out. 7 lampshades, a heat of compassion, of the passion of a unique faith to fame. My soul burns for you like a book sealed so tight and caught me with those eyes. Like a dove ascending on high, gave you all my time, and yet it was never enough for you. And all the lies that you told, like the back roads of country tides of the dirt, and roads like an unplayed melody, taking up space of reflective memories of a love built on a divine root. Your love speaks through me like an unhallowed stone. brought together like a tree to the pine tree. A rebuke is better than a love unshown or untold, like a storyline, giving you love and kindness of a unknotting the ropes of thy chains and melting the bonds that hold you. Was I ever what you wanted, or was I just a comfort temporary? I will lift your soul and bring you his love. God's love is the key. Me I rise, but this time for me ascending through thy imperial gates of a kind of love that heals thy soul of thy brokenness, of the pieces left over in a basket so cold. I'm gonna make a way when there is none, an unselfish, priceless treasure of the hidden treasure that no man knows. With wings of silver soaring like an angel of the skies, in divine presence of thy love, with sight of divine presence of me, and all the tears I cried in the bottle sent upon the seas. They spit on my name and dug me a grave before ever even knowing who I am. But I still rise above beyond all these earthly things. Gave you a firm foundation, you gave me hurt beyond understanding. I shall speak only truth under oath. All I ever needed was my God, yeah, yeah. I am different, but I deserve the love. I deserve thy blessings of my working hands. Consistently with my Father like sandals, too big for my feet no more. Doubts I shall carry you through even though thy distance. I'm still with you spiritually, even when absent in the physical. No more fear shall be fearless of any man, only reverently fear my Father, kings of kings. I am home undisturbed and with my Father, who won't leave me. And you won't find no man next to me laying with me. If it ain't God, I don't want it. I build my house on good faith and good tidings, stone by stone in my fortress. I keep watch and choose to ride for you. Take a bullet for you if we know how short my time is. Would you be there then, or has it slipped your mind? Did you forget me like the rest before you? Was your strongholds in your afflictions, laying down the adversary once and for all? They shall not touch or reach you, a light of love so uncontrollable, irreplaceable, no foe can withstand. Praise thy Father, who's the power of thy inner being. I shall hold my position strong, alert and aware, watching over you. Oh God, my rock, my strength, my love, shall see the miracles together. Father's works and blessings by my Father, who loved me when they couldn't see. The light and honor of the desire is the Lord of Lords, King of Israel, mighty Christ warrior, Messiah God. Giving thanks to the praise of the Holy One. Jesus Christ is alive and visible. I choose me and my peace of love, so true shall see my joy and laughter of my love of the Father. In remembrance of the begotten Son, Christ is Christ. Thought you loved me, instead you tried to send me off the tracks. Had to heal thy wounds in loving thyself with God, while you were happy, tucked away at ease and sleep, with that impostor of a cunning tongue. I'm taking a stand, no more shall you tear me up, and thought my love and kindness was weak, but I am stronger than any man standing in my sanctuary of my holy temple with my Father, whom I trust and delight in, roll my life on. Now I'm going to the higher grounds to fight and lay it all down for Christ. My soul will be at ease when your lips speak righteousness, as I wait for you to rejoice and sing and praise to thy works of my true Father, Jesus of Nazareth, who I lift up and rise to. I'm finally home with his blessings of thy love, of wisdom of God. I shine bright when you return face to face, and thy truth will set you free. By acceptance of the truth that you hold in your inner being, shine bright of thy true love, of the light of Christ. I rise high above to these grounds and sing my song. Let them hear and perceive and recognize nothing is hidden from my eyes.